Hello and welcome. This is a reading for sun sign Taurus. If you have your moon or your rising sign in Taurus, you may also relate. And this is for July 2023. All right, starting out on July the 3rd, we have our full moon in Capricorn, loosely conjoined to Pluto in Capricorn. Now remember, Pluto is our long range mover. So we did have Pluto dipping into Aquarius from March to June of this year, and it just retrograded back out into the sign of Capricorn. So basically, with regards to Pluto, you're finishing things that happened for you over the last since about 2008. Okay, so Pluto has been in your ninth house since about 2008, which rules higher education, long journeys. So if there's anything you need to complete with regards to a degree or training at work, this is the time to do it. Eventually, Pluto will re-enter Aquarius. That'll be in January of 2024, and then it will be in Aquarius for about 20 years. So you do want to be thinking what you want to be experiencing over the next 20 years. You do have some time to think about it and plant those seeds while we have this retrograde period. Moving on, July 10th through the 21st, we have a loose conjunction of Mercury and Venus in Leo, which is your fourth house, which is the house of the home. So it might be a good time to communicate about some repairs that you want to do, or Venus is, of course, about beautifying. So maybe you want to look at some simple ways that you can beautify your home, or take a spa day for yourself, because Venus also rules that luxury and that relaxation. Now, speaking of Venus, Venus will go retrograde this month. It's around July the 23rd, and that is a time where you might think about old relationships. It's not a great time to start a new relationship. Venus will be retrograde until September. So it's a good time to maybe focus on what you want to create, maybe think about what didn't work but would work for you in the future. And if you are in a relationship, please don't pick on your partner. Don't obsess about things they're doing wrong. You can communicate about them, but in a way that's constructive, and move on from that, because you can find yourself being a little obsessive. This is for everyone. Sorry, it's not just your sign. This is Venus retrograde. All right, July 11th, Mars will enter Virgo, which is your fifth house, which is fun. Fifth house is playful, children. It is summer. It's probably a great time to go for a trip, a little summer vacation, feed the inner child, or take the fur babies to do something fun. And you know, if you don't have time to take a long vacation, maybe there's something close to home. You can drive to the river or go camping or something. All right, just have a little fun with Mars in the fifth house. July 23rd, as I said, you've got that Venus retrograde. In your home sign of Taurus, you have Uranus and Taurus in Taurus and Jupiter in Taurus. Those are your long-range planets, and those will be there for a while. Uranus rules sudden change. It also rules technology, and Jupiter rules prosperity. So that's all in your first house. It could be as simple as time to get a new phone, or it could be you know, some level of prosperity that has to do with technology. I certainly don't want to give investment advice at all, but it's just look to new technologies and prosperity and things that you can launch that are in your first house, because first house is just new beginnings. Maybe it's a job, or something that brings you prosperity that has to do with technology, but also be aware that, you know, Uranus rules sudden change as well. So just try to be a little bit flexible with any new projects that you're starting. Maybe if it's not working out, move on, try something else. So there's a lot of, just be flexible with Uranus there in your first house, okay? You do have a new moon on July 17th. That'll be in your third house, which rules brothers and sisters. So it might be a great time to start something new with the family or visits and things like that. Also rules short journeys. Well, that's all I have for July for our Tauruses. Happy 4th of July. And if you got some time off, please go out and enjoy it. And if you have kids, please take the time to play with them. All right, you have a great day, and thank you for tuning in. If you like what you've heard, please press the like or subscribe button. With love and light, Astro Angel.